whatever industry that you're in, when you go in and you make a sale and you go to do a presentation, if you're following other salespeople that are like you or in the similar industry as you, what your prospect does is they generalize your presentation on that past experience. So they lump you into that past presentation. So I've been in the financial world for almost 20 years. And so I was what's called a wholesaler for 10 of those years in the financial world. And so I'd knock on large companies. I'd go to Merrill Lynch, Wells Fargo, they'd call them wirehouses, and we'd go and do presentations in front of these financial advisors. But what I noticed is these financial advisors would look dispassionately, they'd look zoned out. And so what they were doing is they were lumping me in with all the past presentations. And what happens there is I know from training and being a part of this industry is that a lot of the people when they go in and present, they're just pitching their product. So it's pretty weak because it's just my product, my product, my product, my product. It all sounds the same. Nobody cares about our product. They care about, how are you going to help solve their problems. And so if you go into a presentation and they can lump you in with another presentation that they've already seen, their brain already tunes out. Now, our limbic brain says one of three things when we meet somebody. We're wired for fear. We're wired to protect ourselves. So our limbic brain actually says a couple things. When we meet somebody, our old reptilian brain, the oldest brain, says, do I want to eat it? Do I want to kill it? Or do I want to mate with it? Now, there's social context around that, and we're not going to go into the social context that is framed up in those three things. But you have to create some kind of excitement within your presentation, within your sales pitch, so you don't get lumped in to those previous presentations where your prospect just zones out. So you have to come up with a way to connect with people emotionally. And so how do you connect with people emotionally and tap in to their limbic brain? And so we recommend utilizing starting with why, starting with stories, grabber openers, hot cognitions. There's a lot of things, but you have to ask yourself, how am I differentiating myself from the sea of sameness? How am I differentiating myself from everybody else in my industry? How do I differentiate myself from the average person in the blue suit? Come up with compelling ideas that grab people's attention and demand that they listen to you through connecting with them emotionally.